Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Coach Eric Morris told me pregame. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. And we get a look at Usman Kroma. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go. Wants to take it outside. It's Kroma. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Kroma. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Lewis fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Motion from the wide receiver. Working the ground game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. It's Evans. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Left side, it's 4. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. On target. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Here's Lewis to throw. Still looking. He turns it loose to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Throwing, Lewis. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He breaks a tackle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Hits the hole. It's Page. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Hand it to the back. Defense all over him.
You want to end a play quickly? Get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Evans. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to the well. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. On first down from their own 22. Running inside, it's Croma. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Right side, it's Perry. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming off that loss last week, he said it's been a challenging week of practice. And I can tell you early in this ballgame, this is something I'm going to keep my eyes on. How he is performing, moving under center, dropping back, and how his arm looks despite his banged-up body. Back to you.
Howie will see how they adjust. Lewis. Caught behind the line. It's Croma. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Chroma. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Goes high to pull it in. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of that one.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. Trying to establish the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Lewis to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Hit as he throws. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Touchdown, Cowboys! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We've got to stop turning the football over.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's the kind of play that can really